I'm Jen.
And I'm Joe.
And we're Jen and Joe
on the go. All right, Jen, we're looking pretty spiffy tonight, I must say, you and I both. Usually you look really spiffy and I look like a bum. But yeah, we got something special tonight. What are we doing?
We are taking a mixology class featuring Maker's Mark at the Edison. It's a special 3-day event, January 20th, 27th, and February 3rd. You had to make a reservation for it and prepay. The price was $65 a person plus gratuity, which I think that was another like $23.
Okay.
So when I realized that it was going to be happening when we were down, I instantly booked it because this is something that I know Joe will love because he's a big bourbon whiskey guy.
Yeah, so it's Maker's Mark Bourbon, and there are drinks and
so we get
food.
2 cocktails, an entree, and the entree tonight I think is a pork loin, and then a selection of desserts from the chef.
And we'll explain all that when we're in there so you can see exactly what we're getting.
But it is really dark in there, so I don't, and last time we filmed at the Edison, and Joe will link that video in the description below, it was really hard to see, and it was really hard to hear because they had live music playing.
Right, true.
I don't know what they're going to do tonight.
So we'll do our very, very best to record what we can in there. We'll definitely take lots of pictures, and we'll get a little more information about this mixology series that they offer, and how long they've been doing it. And you said it was only 3 dates this year, January, February.
And I don't know how many people. I would assume it's going to be on the smaller side.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
So this is a new one for us, so we'll see what we see
really
when we're in
excited.
there. Yeah, I know. So am I. It sounds like it's going to be fun. So,
I think it will be.
And if anyone's ever been to the Edison, you'll know how cool it is. It's got this whole steampunk vibe in there. It's one of my, I think one of my favorite places.
Yeah,
it's
the
very
food
cool.
is really good too.
Yeah. So let's go. Let's go.
All right,
I'm thirsty.
Let's go.
So we are now downstairs sitting in these really like deep couches. Like if you sit back in the couch, like you just, like you're sitting way back in the couch. Like way back in the couch. Anyway, so
we just learned the mixology class is going to be outside on the patio.
Yes. So I didn't bring a coat. Maybe they've got heaters up?
I grabbed mine at the last minute.
Yeah,
I bet
you
they're
did.
going to have heaters.
Probably,
I would
but
be very surprised if they didn't.
It's still like 66 degrees outside right now. This is fine. Again, it was 16 below yesterday morning. No joke, that was the temperature. 16 degrees below zero.
Yeah. So even if it got to 50 here, that's really like 66 for us.
Yeah, really, I know. Exactly. So
just saying.
So yeah, I don't know. We don't know what this is yet. They're setting things up, and then we're going to go outside and we'll check it all out. So
we have no idea how many people.
Yeah, nothing.
So this is really exciting.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. I need a drink. Do you need a drink?
If you guys only knew. Yeah, I need a lot of drinks tonight. That's a whole other story.
All right. Let's go get something to drink. They should be coming out any second to get us. So. What's that?
I'm so cold. I didn't realize this was an outside event, and I almost didn't bring my coat.
Well, at least you did. But look where we are, Jen.
I know.
Look at this. We're right by the big balloon. So we're out in the patio back here in the back of the Edison. Yes, there is a heater here. I don't know. Do you feel like that heater's working?
I mean, if I turn and face it, yes.
Well, anyway, and I'm way back here, so I'm like kind of far away from the heater. But look at what we have in front of us. So we sat down and we have these
By the end of the night,
three
we're all going to be like right here.
glasses set up with Maker's Mark. So here's, I'm not sure what, I'm not going to touch the glasses yet because they're supposed to explain everything to us. But we've got a 90 proof, a 94 proof, and a 101 proof. Ooh, I don't know. So this first one looks like it's just Maker's Mark whiskey. The second one is Maker's Mark 46. And this one is Maker's Mark 101. We'll find out more once they tell us more. Yeah.
So, I think I like the 94 proof more than the 90.
Okay, so we have to fill everybody in because I haven't been recording. So we've been trying these different bourbons.
Yes.
So, all right, here. Let me explain it a little bit here. This first one was 90 proof, and we have our hostess, who works for Maker's Mark, is explaining each one that we're sampling and trying. So this first one is 90 proof. This is the Maker's Mark. The second one is Maker's Mark 46, and that's 94 proof. So you could see they actually explain what the aroma is, what the taste is, and what the finish is for each one. And when they say there are hints of wood staves, this second one, if we had smell-o-vision, it smells like fresh cut lumber. And it tastes like it too. It's
What do you
really
think it
good.
smells like?
Fresh cut lumber.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yes.
second one, the 94.
At first I thought you said lemon, and I'm like,
Oh,
I
no,
don't taste
no,
lemon.
fresh cut lumber. The 94 proof one, so Maker's Mark 46. So that's where we are here now. It's not too bad when the wind's not blowing.
No, it's fine when the wind's not blowing. It's when that wind picks up. It's cold.
It's been a little chilly. So Jen's gonna try this.
And you're supposed to, when you smell a bourbon, you're supposed to have your mouth open.
You're sniffing it. Sniff it, Jen.
Okay.
Hurry up, catch up. We're up to the last one.
This one is a newer product that we launched called Maker's Mark that you tried. The biggest difference is that we've only lowered the proof because when we dump that barrel, it could come out at like 110, 115 proof. Every single barrel that we dump is different. We then mingle that with other barrels. We might dump like 30 barrels at a time into a very large vat.
We interrupt our regularly scheduled program for a special report from the Disney drinkers.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, so now they've delivered 2 other drinks, and I'm not sure what they are, but there are blackberries in them, so I'm guessing it's a blackberry drink.
It's a blackberry bourbon drink.
It's a blackberry bourbon drink?
Yeah.
So we
remember?
get all of these bourbons,
That's just a little tasting, and then you
And
get
then we
2
get-
cocktails.
these.
So the cocktail in front of you today is the Blackberry Blast. All right. A little bit about me and my history with Maker's Mark. So I've actually been a Maker's Mark ambassador for about 7 years. I love my maker.
So this cocktail is called the Blackberry Blast. And I've already tasted it. It's really
As
good.
we get into this cocktail, there's some things about Maker's that inspired this drink. Now, I didn't want to go all the way red because I didn't think that beets would go good with bourbon. So I went with blackberries. Blackberries, for me, pair really, really well with bourbon. And when we're talking about something like Maker's Mark, which everything about Maker's Mark, the whole point, Bill used to say this about bourbon.
So he's explaining how and why he made this drink. And Jen said it was really good.
Thankfully he didn't, because he was trying to find a new
It was
match.
good? All right, so we've had this Blackberry Blast, which is really good. And he pointed out that, he talked about all the different ingredients, but you can still taste the bourbon. And that's really true. You can still taste the bourbon in this drink. It's sweet and fruity, but really, really good. Now, whatever they just brought out to us here smells so good.
So are we allowed to eat it?
If you want,
Are we allowed to start eating it?
if you want, do you want to know what it is?
I know what it is. It's a pork loin with a sweet potato puree, I
Oh.
believe, which you'll love more than me.
Then if you're not going to eat it, I will.
I know.
love sweet potatoes.
I know.
So it's a pork loin with a sweet potato puree.
I believe so.
It looks, not only does it look good, it smells really, really good. It really does. So
It smells delicious. So let's see.
go ahead and give it a try. Let's see what you think.
I'm not a big sweet potato person, but oh, I think that was an onion or garlic. That wasn't actually the pork loin.
My wife hates it.
I'm already a little.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you?
Redheaded stepchildren are usually like discarded, or they're not
Yes?
important.
Oh, she's trying to go in for the sweet potatoes. How are the sweet potatoes? Mmm.
No,
Sweet potatoes are good?
not even as good as regular stepchildren.
They're not. They have more. This is gonna sound weird, but they have more of a potato taste than the sweet potato taste.
Okay.
So I'm anxious for you to see what you think
Okay.
because you love sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I do. All right, I'm going to give this a try.
Wow,
All right. It's good though?
it's very good. Okay, Joe, let's see what you think because you absolutely love sweet potatoes.
Well, let me dig into the pork first. A little piece of that. Oh, we'll get all of it together. Look at that. Look at that. That looks really good. Oh.
Do you see what I say about the sweet potatoes? They're not as.
We'll have everything together. The sauce. I'm trying to place the sauce.
It's delicious, isn't it?
It's very good.
I feel like I'm
trying to
going to
place the
start
sauce,
slurring
but
my
I don't
words.
know. I can't really quite figure out what the sauce is. It tastes familiar, but all right, let me just try the sweet potatoes alone.
Aren't those delicious?
Yeah, I see what you mean. They do kind of sort of taste like regular potatoes
Yeah.
a little bit, like regular mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But oh my God, this is really, really good.
All right, folks.
So how you doing, Jen?
Oh, I just burped.
What? So how was dinner?
Dinner was excellent.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yes.
So the pork was actually,
It was a pork loin.
it was a pork loin, and it
And
was,
the mashed potatoes had a Maker's Mark glaze over
yes,
them.
and then the pork loin itself was marinated in Maker's Mark. It was good,
There's a
wasn't
lot of alcohol going on in here.
How you feeling?
I'm really, I'm pretty tipsy right now.
it? So, but you're really subdued. Normally when you get to this point, you're like you'd be climbing on this rail, threatening to jump into the water.
Okay, so my drinking buddy Ariane is not here on this
Oh,
trip.
okay, so Ariane
But
is
we'll
the
be
devil on
together
your
in
shoulder?
March.
No, she's the devil on your shoulder. Is that what you're saying?
She's
It's all
the
her
devil
fault?
and the angel.
Ah, okay. Have another drink. Did you enjoy your blackberry bomb? What was
did.
this called? The blackberry breeze? Bomb?
Blackberry
Bourbon?
bash.
Bash. That was it.
Bash.
The blackberry
It
bash.
was very good, as you can see.
Very
There's
good.
probably just water left.
Very good, Jen. Very good.
So you're gonna get a little bit more of that oak, a little bit more of that wood on this one. But it's still, this is one of my favorites. This is basically not your father's peach tea, is what we're gonna call this. It is a peach tea inspired old fashioned. So what we want is not so much of that burn. We want long depth of flavor that lasts but doesn't linger. Alright?
Oh. So I should record you because you are the old-fashioned
A
lover,
peach tea old fashioned.
not my father's peach tree
Right.
old-fashioned.
Right. All right.
Right now,
And
Yeah.
Joe's favorite drink is the old-fashioned, so I should probably record you taking the first sip.
Sounds good to me.
So-
All right.
Okay, so you are the old-fashioned connoisseur.
More sweet than anything. Oh wow.
Do you think I'll like it?
It is really, really, really smooth. Like one of the smoothest drinks I think I've ever had. It's really smooth, and it's slightly sweet because it's got like a peachy sweet to it. Oh, and there's something else in it. There's the peach, but it's really smooth. Oh wow, that is really good.
Do you think I'll like it?
I think you will.
Really?
Yeah. I think
I'm
you
so
will.
cold I can't feel my hands.
I'm sorry. This might help.
I am not tasting,
Oh, I smell the peach.
Yeah.
so I've gone to just bourbon on the rock.
How is it?
It was excellent. It's probably one of the smoothest drinks I think I've ever had. Like just smooth.
Anything you can enjoy that has lots of flavor.
I missed it. Go ahead, try.
I
I'm
am
gonna
not.
go over old fashions in general and talk a little bit about some of the misconceptions and some of the history behind the old fashions. There is no wrong way to make an old fashioned, but it is a great way to introduce yourself to the versatility of any of your favorite spirits. And we're going to talk a little bit about that here in a second.
Awesome.
And you're more than welcome to eat all these peaches. They are super fresh, delicious peaches. I ate like 2 of them while I was prepping them today. Can't help
Thanks,
it.
Josh.
Wow, that's really smooth.
See, is it good? It's not super sweet, but it's sweet and it's smooth, right?
It goes down real smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth. Like just no bite, just smooth. That's really good.
That is good.
Yeah. So we're wrapping up the peach old fashioned, and they brought out dessert, which is ice cream on a really cold night, which is making me laugh. But it looks really good.
We rap a lot about my love for making market cocktails. Coming to the Edison.
There's,
now I do.
There's frickin' bacon on the ice cream. Like, I kid you not. There's brown sugar and there's bacon. Tell me how frickin' amazing that is, Jen. That's really good.
Who would have thought bacon and ice cream would go together?
You could put bacon on everything. Bacon makes everything better.
So I don't
Jen.
know exactly what this is called, but the ice cream I think is infused with the Maker's Mark, and then it's got bacon pieces and brown sugar. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's a little
really
too
good.
cold for ice cream, but you know.
Still good. Still good.
Hey, that's okay.
Are you cold?
I am so cold that I can't feel my fingers and my toes. I'm so freezing cold, but I'm also drunk, so
That helps.
it is what it is. But
helps.
anyway, we just wanted to say this was a really fun experience. I hope they do it again. I guess they did it back in fall. They did a Kettle One mixology class, which I would have loved because I'm a big vodka drinker. But anyway, I'm drunk. It's been a really bad afternoon. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss any of the next Jen and Joe on the go action, because I will probably be hungover tomorrow in Epcot. But if you all knew the details, you would totally understand.
The reason I say that is because for years
I love you, dear.
I love you too. Bye.
Okay, bye for now.